Hello, thank you for providing Microtech the chance to win your business. Without further ado, let's get down to it. Microtech is a designer and manufacturer of mobile microchips. Increasingly mobile technology has necessitated the creation of increasingly mobile microchips. Consumer demand for smartphones and tablets has skyrocketed over the past 6 years, with over 50% of the US population owning a smartphone today. Tablets have also gained significant traction, with over 35% of the US population owning a tablet or tablet-style computer in today's world. Despite being smaller and more mobile, these devices are expected to be as powerful as their larger, non-mobile counterparts. Many tasks which were once performed on a desktop or laptop computer are now being performed on a smartphone or tablet. Manufacturers of these devices like Apple, Samsung, and Google face constant consumer demand to come out with faster and more powerful products. To meet these demands, manufacturers need smaller, more power-efficient microchips to power their devices. Each device manufacturer has a unique set of needs for their microchip. One may want the smallest, most power-efficient chip, while another may want a slightly bigger, more powerful chip. Smartphones and tablets come in all different shapes and sizes. Microtech designs custom microchips to meet each consumer's needs and manufactures the custom chips in-house to ensure quality standards are met. Controlling both the design and the manufacturing of the chips sets Microtech apart from its competitors. Let's take a look at our company's setup. Microtech is headquartered in San Francisco, California, has design studios in Berlin, Germany, and Mumbai, India, with the manufacturing factory located in Shenzhen, China. Each business location has been selected for a variety of reasons. Let's examine those. Our company headquarters in San Francisco is located in the Silicon Valley, which is the leading hub for technology innovation and development. This region is home to some of the biggest producers of mobile technology such as Apple, Google, and Samsung. Producing custom microchips requires constant communication with the customer. Being headquartered in a close proximity will make it easier and more cost-effective to meet the individual needs of the customers. Because of the rapid pace that technology changes, companies which do not innovate accordingly will be left in the dust. Locating the headquarters in San Francisco allows Microtech to have its ear to the ground and be up to speed on the most current happenings in the industry. Berlin, Germany. Berlin, Germany is quickly becoming the leading technology hub for Europe. Within Berlin resides Aldershot, a city of science which houses many up-and-coming IT businesses. Developments like the Aldershot have brought in institutions like the Founders Institute, which is a program that helps start up technology companies. It's evident that technology is on the brain here in Berlin. Furthermore, it's centrally located in the heart of Europe. Berlin not only serves as a technology hub, it serves as a transportation hub for both railway and airway. This allows Microtech to visit and adapt to changing customer demands at a minimal cost to both parties. Because Europe is more fragmented than the United States, a central location is vital to be able to deliver a diverse product in a timely fashion. Mumbai, India. Mumbai is the commercial center of India and is one of the world's top 10 centers of commerce. While currently only 3% of the Indian population has smartphones, the massive population of 1.2 billion creates a massive growth opportunity for the industry. Rapid economic growth in Mumbai has helped spark an increase in the per capita income in the city over the past 3 years. The growth will lead to increased spending on mobile electronics, likely making Mumbai the epicenter of smartphone and tablet use in the country. Locating a design studio in Mumbai will allow Microtech to be the first to act to changing consumer needs in India as well as the rest of Southeast Asia. Shenzhen, China. Key to the selection of Shenzhen, China for the placement of Microtech's manufacturing plant is the fact that it has been designated a Special Economic Zone, or SEZ, by the Chinese government. This gives the city special economic policies aimed at providing a more free market atmosphere. Shenzhen is home to a multitude of product manufacturers, including Hanhai and Huai. The infrastructure of the city is set up to accommodate manufacturing, with many smartphone and tablet makers building their products in the city already. This will reduce shipping costs to the customer's plants by being located next to their manufacturing centers. However, the location of the city on the Pacific Ocean will make it easier to ship the product when necessary. Now that I have briefly touched on the cities in which Microtech conducts business, it is time to take a look at the cultural factors influencing the business process in each city, as well as the effect these factors will have on the company and its staffing. Microtech uses the same staffing strategy with slight variations across all three of its international sites. Each site is staffed by a combination of leadership from the United States, headquarters, and local workers. Employing this strategy allows Microtech to maintain a focus on the company-wide goals while effectively adapting to each country's surrounding culture. The following is an examination of the culture of San Francisco headquarters as well as the cultures of each international site. The culture of the United States is a fast-paced and goal-oriented culture. Deadlines are not set as general guidelines. They can't be ignored. They are set as absolute cutoff times. Meeting a specific deadline can mean the difference from securing a deal to not securing a deal. Meetings and conferences are expected to start on time and end on time. Time is money, and it must be respected in order to effectively do business. Further amplifying the rapid pace at which business is conducted is the nature of the tech industry. Quick changes in demand require quick adjustments in order to meet deadlines. Microtech has established a core leadership group which communicates information between one another and quickly disperses the information down to its subordinates. Maintaining a low contact difference between managers and subordinates drives innovation and collaboration among team members of all levels. This quick flow of information and ideas allows Microtech to meet firm deadlines by quickly changing and adapting strategy when needed. While this strategy shapes the direction of the company as a whole, Microtech realizes that each individual site will need to further adapt its strategy in order to meet the demands of foreign cultures. While each individual country in Europe has its own culture identity, there are many cultural similarities that are shared across countries. Germany's membership in the European Union is important because it will make it easier for Microtech to do business across the many country lines in Europe. Germany's culture places an emphasis on mathematics and science, which makes it a perfect place to recruit local software engineering talent. Staffing local engineers will make Microtech a more attractive option for German mobile technology companies because of the high emphasis on linear thinking. German engineers will be able to create an exact chip that meets the customer's exact line of thinking. Adapting the culture of San Francisco headquarters will not take too much variation as Germans value time, similar to Americans. Management style in Germany will be largely similar to that of the headquarters due to Germans' westernized culture and business environment. It is necessary to have a design shop in India due to its enormous size and potential for the growth in the mobile sector technology. While doing business in a foreign country will always prove difficult, the vast differences between India and the headquarters make cultural adjustment even more important. The differences between westernized society and culture and the deep-rooted religious tradition of India will prove to be the most difficult roadblocks to overcome. Microtech has adjusted its management style and direction in India accordingly. Once again, Microtech will use a balance of managers from the San Francisco headquarters and local talent. Communication from the management to the subordinates is not as open as it is in Germany and the United States. India's culture has a higher contact distance between the management and subordinates. Managers have also been advised to be less direct when speaking with customers and employees in order to meet the high context style of communication in India. A lower emphasis has been placed on deadlines as these are often ignored in India. Instead, managers are encouraged to develop relationships with customers in a lower pressure environment in order to facilitate long-term success. Little time pressure will be placed on the Mumbai design site to accommodate relationship building. It is important that the management in place in Mumbai does not feel the need to meet the same demands of the San Francisco headquarters as each is located in a completely different cultural environment. China's environment and culture are extremely conducive to manufacturing as evidenced by the role it has played in the emergence of the Chinese economy. Microtech's Shenzhen staff structure is slightly different than the headquarters and the two design shops. Because of the large amount of skilled manufacturing labor available, Microtect has negotiated a deal with a leading Chinese manufacturer to staff Microtect's manufacturing plant. Because of the importance of relationships in the Chinese culture, employing an entire existing crew will prevent relationship bonds from breaking. With less concern being placed on the contracts in the Chinese business climate, it is important that employees feel motivated to work for their relationships. Furthermore, the expertise and experience of the Chinese manufacturing leaders exceeds that of any leadership available from the headquarters. These local managers will be allowed to oversee their employees in the style in which they feel is most effective as long as quality standards are maintained. Any negotiations between headquarters and the Chinese leadership will be less direct and contract-oriented, and more emphasis will be placed on ensuring that both parties come away feeling good. This is referred to as saving face in China and is vital to maintaining proper working relationships. Developing lasting relationships will help Microtect excel in the Chinese environment at present as well as moving forward. Microtect has designed its company in a way that will produce the best product at the best price. Global presence set up throughout the outlets across the globe enables worldwide market presence in an increasingly global marketplace. Each location, San Francisco, Berlin, Mumbai, and Shenzhen, has been chosen based on key attributes that will allow Microtect to succeed in each environment. Microtech understands that while the economy is becoming increasingly global, each country still maintains a unique cultural identity. Identifying the differences in each culture and operating the business and the employees at each site accordingly creates an environment that can transcend the various cultural differences while still moving towards a central goal as a company. Microtech understands that each environment may call for a different solution to the same problem and has set up its staff accordingly. A successful business must be flexible and able to adapt in every situation individually, a quality that Microtech is committed to maintaining. I hope that you consider choosing Microtech for your mobile processing needs. Thank you for your time and listening to this presentation.